Do something
No,
nice.
Well, he's gonna get sexy.
I'm getting really sexy here. It's really sexy. As a matter of fact, I got a better one. This one is the smallest shirt, so I look more muscular.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Okay. All right, folks, here he is, the busiest manager in all of K1. I like to call him the Bobby the Brain Heenan of the K1. It's Bas the Brain Boon. Bas, great to see you as always, brother. You are the busiest fight manager in the world. You've got half the card under your wing. Golden Glory Gym, Ruslan Karayev, Errol Zimmerman, Semi Schilt, and of course, Alistair Overeem.
Don't forget the reserve fights.
And the whole fight card is stacked. I'm just going to concentrate on the Grand Prix.
There you go.
My simple question, very simple. Who's going to win the Grand Prix?
Golden Glory.
Which Golden Glory fighter specifically is going to take home the strap?
It will be a Golden Glory final.
Between? Come on, go out on the line. Don't sit on the fence. You get splinters in your ass that way.
4 Golden Glory fighters, man. They're all going to advance. It's going to be, we should call it GG1. Okay, now, look, I think it's like Saki said, I think a lot of people underestimate Errol. For the first time in his life, he's been serious. So that's going to promise a lot. Yeah, I mean, Semi is in a very good shape. Karayev, after he had a serious injury for a long period of time, but he's also, there's no injuries this time. And everybody prepared very well. And of course, it's a luxury to train with so many heavyweights at the same time. And they all grow. So it will depend. Look, a tournament's a tournament. But, of course, Alistair has been doing very well in K1. Then again, Karayev, you know, all of them have a speciality too. I mean, Karayev has a hard punch. Overeem is very dangerous with his knees. Schilt, you know, has a wicked front kick and a wicked left. Saki is speedy as hell. So it's quite of a mixture there. What's going on? So I think it all depends on the tournament, how the tournament will go. You know, people have injuries. So, but it depends. You know. Errol or Semi coming from that bracket make a good chance, but then again, Alistair Overeem and Karayev.
This is a question on a lot of people's minds here, Bas. If we get all 4 guys qualifying from the quarterfinals into the semi-finals, yes, what then is the go? Are these guys going to go full pelt on each other?
Let me tell you what's going to happen then. The fights are going to be even more awesome than a normal fight because they already now for 2 months, it's crazy. I get completely nuts with them bragging as, I'm going to beat the shit out of you in the finals. No, you will see. I'm going to crap the shit out. It just, I mean, for 2 months long, they're already telling that, you know, I'm going to meet you and I'm going to meet, even in the half finals, I'll kick the crap out of you. So it will be an honor for GG2 to see who's the strongest. So there's no going to be any presence, man. It's going to be a war out there, man. You can expect to see some blood.
Finally, Alistair Overeem, a lot of speculation. Alistair has captured the imagination of the entire K1 world and the mixed martial arts world as well, who have now come on board the K1 scene because of what Alistair has done. A lot of people saying, though, that Alistair may be overrated in that he's only had a handful of K1 fights, but in that handful he's beaten the 3, well, you know, he's taken out 3 of the biggest stars of all, almost beat Remy Benjaski, beat Barahari, and beat Peter Ertz.
I still think you'd beat Remy Benjaski, but okay, that's a different opinion. It's an opinion.
How do you gauge the skill level of Alistair when it comes to K1? And I know that he didn't make any fans in some of the other K1 fighters earlier this week or last week when he came out and he said K1 is much easier than mixed martial arts and he plans to just steamroll through everyone at the Grand Prix.
Good. The thing is, with Alistair, he's already training a long time in stand-up. I think the best decision we all made, me, the trainers, Alistair, was going from light heavyweight to heavy. He was already 102 kilos, and then, you know, when he could start weight training and eat, and not, you know, looking at his weight anymore, he took 3-4 kilos a year. Now he's like 112, 113 kilos. He's strong, but he's sparring with Saki, with Karayev, with Sergey Kharitonov, with Errol Zimmerman. I mean, there's so many heavyweights he can choose from. So the little mistakes he had are not there anymore. His defense is excellent. He moves like a lightweight for the weight he has. every advantage or every disadvantage he had, like, you know, keeping his hands up, maybe his conditioning for a stand-up fighter, it's all worked on. I mean, there's no weaknesses anymore, and that makes the guy really scary, man. So Fedor, next year, what's Alistair, man? Because he's a whole lot of different level than our friend who he just fought.
It was no friend of ours. But I hear that Alistair wants to fight Fedor on Dream. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, Dream, it can be Dream, it can be Strikeforce, can be wherever, you know, can he be the seller of maybe Mirko Krokop?
Dream. Get him on Dream. We want to see him on Dream. Nowhere else, on Dream.
Okay, then we'll go with Dream.
Can hook it up here. Bas Boon can hook it up. Folks, there's one man this weekend who cannot lose. This is him. Some way or another, he is going to come out the winner. The busiest manager in all of fight sports, the brain, Bas Boon, brother. Always an absolute pleasure.
Thank you. Watch Golden Glory, man. It's going to be a bloodfest there.
Fighting words from the brain.